And a pleasant good evening to you, everybody, and welcome back to the Bilskie channel, and welcome back to more of Phillies baseball. Very momentous occasion as we bring you the debut of the much-touted prospect, minor league prospect, probably one of the top in all of the minor leagues, and that would be Spencer Howard, as he makes his major league debut today. And this be the lineup they're going to be going against the Nationals with, as you see Roman Quinn leading off playing center field. Mean Gene back in the lineup, batting second tonight. He'll be playing third base as usual. Bryce Harper also back in the lineup, playing right field, batting third. Batting fourth, the big fellow Rhys Hoskins. Batting fifth, the catcher JT Realmuto. Batting sixth, the shortstop Sir Didi Gregorius. Batting seventh, playing left field tonight, in for Kutch, and that it would be Adam Hazley. He'll be starting in left field, batting seventh. Batting eighth, starting at second base, giving Scott Kingery a break, would be Neil Walker. He'll be at second base, batting eighth. And batting ninth and pitching, the young rookie phenom, very highly touted prospect, as you take a look at the home run leaders there. And yes, it will be Spencer Howard. As you see, it's Quinn, Segura, and Harper. Hoskins, Realmuto, Gregorius, Hazley, Walker, and Spencer Howard. And it should be an interesting one, as he will be facing Steven Strasburg. It's the Major League debut of Spencer Howard, Game 2 of this 4-game series. Enjoy the game.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Washington Nationals and the Philadelphia Phillies. Bryce Harper, the league's current home run leader, will look to add a long ball or two to his total next. Spencer Howard is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Here now is Trey Turner. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Stepping into the box, Adam Eaton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. One out, nobody on. Fouled off. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball, and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Here now is Juan Soto. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. And he takes ball one. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Taken. Strike two called, and it's even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's another 2-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count. He just seems to keep hanging right in there.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Steven Strasburg will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Roman Quinn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. And there's ball 2 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. Long run for the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's hit in 8 straight games right now. Talk about fun to watch. Putting together a single here, a double there, doing all the things you need to do to keep this streak alive.
Gene Segura standing in. As Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Segura is retired, 2 down now. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He was an offensive force in the first half and currently sits atop the league's home run leaderboard.
Yeah, Matty, he got off to such a hot start. He was able to relax and just be himself, and he has been absolutely killing the baseball.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The first baseman, Bilskie.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. One of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
From the stretch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Comes set, and the 0-1. Lined hard toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
And it looks like they're picking up right where they left off last night, where they posted some big offensive numbers. Well, he keeps the party going with a double here. Got to be a tall order to duplicate last night's performance, but they'll give it a try.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Eaton is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. One for the Phillies here on the RBI double. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. All set for the start of the inning, and in steps the lefty power threat Eric Thames. And now pitch on the way. Fouled away. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Howard in foul ground, and no one will get this one. The 0-2 delivery. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
Here's Howie Kendrick, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. The numbers on the year: 272, 9 homers, and 28 RBIs. And there's a swing and a miss by Kendrick as he falls behind now 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. Cabrera has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the 2-out base hit in the top of the inning is still alive.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Nationals leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping into the box, Didi Gregorius, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Ready with the 2-0. And he fouls this one off. Phillies shortstop in front in the count, 3-1. Adam Hazley waits on deck. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
So coming to the plate, Adam Hazley. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's gone 2 for 6. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Strasburg with a check at first, and he'll be back in standing up. Gregorius on at first, nobody out. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch to 2-2 now. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Neil Walker. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Two balls and a strike.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Right side. Zimmerman has it. One there. On to first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are 2 gone.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
At the plate, Spencer Howard, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs 1 more out.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Leading off the inning, Yan Gomes, and they'll need him to get something going here. And that's in there for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Gomes stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate, Steven Strasburg. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Front door curve is taken, strike 2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
And that's the second out.
Now back, the shortstop, Trey.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and into bat is Trey Turner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Two tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. It remains 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Roman Quinn. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Quinn playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. The 1-1 home. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Quinn has done the job, and the fans have rewarded him as he got to represent his league over the All-Star break.
Anytime you can change the scoreboard with one swing at a bat, and this guy can certainly do that, the fans are going to act accordingly. Very deserved that the fans would vote him into the All-Star game.
Another one sent foul. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. That evens it up 1-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Now the pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. A bare hand for 1. On to first, and for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play, and with this one, the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton.
Adam.
Now the pitch. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Eaton, an Ohio native. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Looking at this, you know he had to be sitting on that pitch because he jumped all over it. Tried to keep him off balance with the old Uncle Charlie, and he was having none of that. Not a bad pitch. He was just waiting for it and blasted a leadoff double.
1-0 pitch on the way. Popped him up. There to make the catch is Hoskins, and that's the first out of the inning. So striding in, Eric Thames, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. 2 on here with 1 man out. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. On the year, Kendrick is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square. Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away. Now, time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. To the plate now as Drupal Cabrera, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle. Gloved by Kendrick. And there's one away. Ready for another chance. JT Realmuto comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. So he'll reach base with 1 out here in the 4th, and with that, let's check out the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's Didi Gregorius as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. That average for him up in the 360s now. 18 homers and 61 RBIs. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. The 1-2. Now a flare out toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
One run, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two pitches fouled away. Hard hit ball to short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Boy, this looked like it could have been a quick inning, get the first out, and then boom, 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 3 singles. All of a sudden, they're loaded with 1 out.
Yeah, this is execution at its best right here. 1 out. He's still got double play in order. If he can make a pitch, he can get out of it. If he doesn't, crooked number goes up.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Swing and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes.
Not a good at bat from him so far. He's got the bases loaded out there, but he's been way too aggressive, chasing the first 2 pitches way out of the zone. He should be sitting pretty right now instead of being down 0-2 in the count.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Into the gap in left center. This is down, and it'll head for the wall. One run is scored. Gregorius scores. It's cut off, so all three runners are in to score. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
In now, Spencer Howard. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Three runs already home here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Here's the 2-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Eaton on the move. He can't get there as it falls in. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Stepping in now, Roman Quinn, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Strasburg on 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager, and that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Daniel Hudson answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Into the box now, Gene Segura, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. And there's ball one. Four runs here in this half inning. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with two away, they didn't like their chances there.
Number 3, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a check swing. Did he go around? No, says Kenny Jansen. It's ball one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. From the stretch. And this misses, and Hudson goes to a full count now. It's 3-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. They'll go the short way to Kendrick at second, and that'll be that. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
He froze him on the fastball there. Ryan Zimmerman goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. One gone for the Nationals in the 5th, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. In the air to straightaway center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Starlin Castro will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 7 homers and 28 RBIs. 0-1 count and the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Tanner Rainey, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Rhys Hoskins.
Leading up for the Phillies, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Now a swing and a fly ball, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit. He takes the turn and heads for second, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late, and when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Ready for another shot now. JT Realmuto. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Too high, 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And it's fouled away. A runner at second, nobody out. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground out to short. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Digging in, Adam Hazley. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they hold a 5-0 lead. A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, You know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
At the plate, Adam Eaton. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. 2 down.
The lefty, number 22,
Juan Soto to the plate now. First offering on its way. 2 out, nobody on. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Neil Walker, fresh off a bases clearing double his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
He's set. Here it comes. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
now batter, the pitcher, Spencer Howard.
Now to the plate, Spencer Howard singled home a run in his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Base hit into right center. So the 2-out hit here brings up Gene Segura.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
So now to the plate, Gene Segura. Swing and a liner. Foul. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Throw over to first. 2 out with the man at first. And another throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Now the 2-1. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. 7th inning ready to roll, and next to bat will be the outfielder Eric Thames.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
3-1.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
And he can't connect with the 3-1 curveball, so that'll run it full. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
At the plate now, Howie Kendrick. As he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Standing in now as Dribble Cabrera. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hit back up the middle. Walker ranging to his right. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Ryan Harper gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. Now here it comes. Outside, 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Now the pitch. Rhys Hoskins waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Now a throw over to first and the runner back. On a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, JT Realmuto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. He's set and the pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Pulled toward right center field. Eaton is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. One left for Philadelphia, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the power-hitting first baseman Ryan Zimmerman.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. And a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 delivery.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
One out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Wilmer Defoe will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. In there for strike 1. The numbers coming in: 278 the average, 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. A bouncer up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Phillies. Sean Doolittle is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Standing in, Adam Hazley. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Soto has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Stepping in, Neil Walker. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Hit on the ground to third. Taken there by Cabrera. Throw gets him 2 down.
the batter.
Settling in now, Spencer Howard. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Ready with the 0-1. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Doolittle pauses and delivers. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Phillies down in order as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Trey Turner 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. 1-0 the count. Hit on the ground out to short. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the ninth. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Comes set with the 0-1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
1-2 now to Adam Eaton.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
And Walker will put this one away for route number 1.
Striding in now for the Nats, Juan Soto.
He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
From the belt, the pitch. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
He froze him on the fastball there. Juan Soto goes down for out number 2 in the top of the ninth. Stepping in now, Eric Thames, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Last strike now for the Nats. Thames behind 1-2. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
He pulls this one into right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
And that misses for ball 1.
Ball 2 now.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
3-0 to him now. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter as Drupal Cabrera. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Blake Parker gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung right over the splitter there. 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down.
Well, I'm just going to jump in here and talk over these guys. What a great performance by the rookie. Spencer Howard did great. I wish I could have got him a complete game win, but he did get his first major league win, and that is it. So the Phillies take this one 5-0, and that young man right there gets his first major league win in a very, very great first performance in the bigs. So Blake Parker gets his first save. So that's it here for Game 2. Congratulations to Spencer Howard. Phil's win this one 5-0. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow for more Phillies baseball.